Hello and welcome to another video in the Concur video tutorial series. Today we're going to be talking about reporting, how to access reporting, and what data you will see in the reports. We'll have another video about how to use and manipulate the reports once you get to them, but this today is going to cover access and what you'll see, the data you'll see. So in Concur, reporting is done by the primary travel administrator. So the primary travel administrator for an org will be able to run reports and see data for that org. For example, if you have an area with 10 orgs in it, 10 departments, and one person is the primary travel administrator for 5 of the orgs, and another person is the primary travel administrator for the other 5, then when they run reports, they will only see data for the areas where they are the primary travel administrator for. So it's good to keep in mind to know what orgs you're the primary travel admin for when you're running reports, because that's the only data you'll receive back. To access reporting, you go into Concur. On all your landing page, you'll see this reporting icon at the top, and you click on the intelligence button. This opens a new tab, and this opens the reporting dashboard. So the first thing you'll see is the recent reports that you've used. And you can just click on them to access them here once you've opened them. But to get into the reports that we have built out for you, you will need to go to Team Content, and then to the University of Maryland, Baltimore folder, and then into End User Reports. The other report features here, and I can go back and walk you through it, are intelligence standard reports, or the standard reports that come from Concur. There's several hundred of them. They have not been tweaked to fit UMB's specific business practices and specific configurations of Concur. So you're welcome to run them. They may not give you the data you're looking for, or they may not be able to be run exactly how you were looking for. The Concur data warehouse and the dashboard metrics are separate. These are for folks who can build reports. So you're looking at my screen, but what your security may vary. Inside the University of Maryland Baltimore folder, we have central office reports that our central office uses and our auditors use. Consultative intelligence, which is when we are working with our Concur consultants to build reports. This is where we store kind of in progress reports. So if you poke around in there, you'll see a whole bunch of reports, but they're all in kind of different stages and may not be finished. As we finish them up, we move them to this end users report, where you'll see these 3 reports for right now, but we'll be expanding this. And I think we have several more in the pipeline right now. So you'll see more reports come in here. And if you have a report request, if the reports that we have aren't satisfying whatever report you need, let us know and we can get it built for you. But for these, this international trips is for international trips. And then these 2, travel expenses by project and travel expenses claims detail, were the 2 most used reports out of eTravel. We recreated them in Concur so you can use them here. To access the report, you simply click on it, and it will open up the report parameter page. And in here, you'll need to choose a home org. So the org that you want to report on, or multiple orgs that you want to report on, you just hold down Control to select more than one, or select all, deselect all. So if you select all, it'll only, again, return data for the areas that you are the primary travel admin of. So you can run your reports wide open that way. I'm going to select 06204,000, which is my home org. And then you can further run the report by traveler or cost center. So if you have a bunch of employees in a home org and they're using a different cost center, and you just need to see where these reports were routed, you can do that. So I'm going to select home org, and I'm going to select finish, which will run the report. And it will populates the report, and you can see where all of the expense reports and what their status is for that home org. Again, this is the same report you had in eTravel, just in Concur. And we will record another video on how to manipulate and use these reporting. So thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And we will see you next time.